Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Java with Gems. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm here with my good friend Jim T. Chong the Wok Star. Now you have a friend in the publicity business, and we have gone all the way to South Carolina, where Aya is helping people make money in the commercial real estate world. Thank you so much, Aya, for stopping by.
When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Jim, what do you have to throw out there today?
Well, first off, I want to tell you I'm at Panera Bread. They have a sip club, $12. You can drink as much coffee as you like of all types. You can drink as much soda as you like, which I don't drink that much anymore, and tea, which they have the nice little tea bags. And I realized I just put 3 or 4 tea bags in to make it extra strong. And guess what? I can do that all day long, every day of the week, and it cost me $12 for the whole month. So just a plug for Panera Bread in case you want to sponsor us. What about you, Jim? What do you have in your cup?
I'm drinking coffee. I like my coffee like I like my women, with two X chromosomes. Don't want to get controversial. What are you drinking, Aya?
I'm drinking water, but now I gotta follow Walkstar here and probably subscribe to Panera's monthly promotion that they've got going on. I didn't even know. Thanks, Jim.
Well, Jim,
That's what us Asian people do. We save you money. We
That's
do the
right.
math, so you don't have to.
speaking of market dynamics, what factors do you consider when assessing the value of a commercial property, and how do you advise clients on maximizing their investments?
Yeah, so it's definitely essential to consider different types of factors like location, right? So where do you want to invest? What does the demographic look like? What are the market trends? And is there potential for future growth? So conducting all of that due diligence and understanding those, how the market is functioning, that I think will very much help um, meet the goal of the client, right? So there's different types of opportunities as well. It's whether it's identifying value add opportunities, maybe it's negotiating different types of lease terms. It's really depending on what each client, what their demand is, or what their desire is. That's what my job is, to help those types of clients make informed decisions that align with their investment goals.
So it's pretty much like what Jim would do or I would do, is we listen to the client, we find out what their needs are, and we help them achieve their goals, which if anybody says, hey, this stuff is easy, I can just go on to something called the internet, find a piece of investment real estate and buy it. They just don't know the whole story, do they? It's hours and hours of, I mean, you and your team have tens of thousands of hours of learning in their head, and somebody who's trying to maybe save a buck because they think they're going to deal with the seller themselves to buy something, or whatever, they think they're going to save money by cutting somebody out, not paying a commission, etc. That can cost them millions.
Absolutely.
So
Yep. Yeah, and I love that you said that. Thank you so much for highlighting that, Jim, because I see that and witness that almost every day, where clients just want to go behind our back thinking that, oh, they're the smart ones, they know they can save money, not only to realize that they've actually just burned themselves, because we have more experience, we have more behind the scenes knowledge. And you as the client, potential buyer or seller, could have actually had that knowledge, had that advice, had that consultation with your, assigned agent, but you chose to think that, oh, agents just don't do anything, and unfortunately, that's the just so much value that we bring as agents that I hope more people will appreciate and see that.
Well, what's in the headlines today is that big lawsuit about
Yeah.
and these idiots who write these articles say that it's going to result in lower real estate prices. That's absolute nonsense. I'm not going to risk anything by saying here's my prediction. It is not going to lower the price, and lowering the price is not good for the sellers. And anyway, you get what you pay for, and
Yeah.
anyway, so Jim, do you have any follow-up thoughts?
Yeah, one, and we know you primarily do business in South Carolina. You are in different states. Does that mean you exclusively are in different states? Let's say, meaning that if I wanted to do business, learn about, commercial investing, is that what you do? Educate people, or is it primarily only if they're thinking of investing in South Carolina in some of these states?
So we do different types of consultations. That's why I consider myself a consultant rather than an advisor or a realtor. I genuinely consider myself to be a consultant because, again, it's really trying to understand what your goals are, what your objectives are in terms of what you want to invest and what you want to achieve with your investment in commercial real estate. So I consult, as I mentioned earlier, we are licensed in different states. Of course, I would love, we need more investors in South Carolina. There's a lot of opportunities for commercial real estate investments, and we need business owners to come here. So yeah, I would be more than happy to talk to you more about that offline and figure out how we can work together.
Yeah, awesome.
And,
Great.
okay, so somebody could call you pretty much anytime and get a consultation and find out if South Carolina and some of the other states that you work in is right for them.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. Will you come back some other time, maybe in a few months, and we'll do this again?
I would love to. Yes.
Okay, Jim, you get the final word.
Wow, this is incredible. First off, it's been really incredible just learning what Aya. Jim, always great for you. Both of you are experts here. Jim, also, I just want to put a plug in for you. Just over in Vallejo, Solano County, Sacramento, those areas around there, definitely contact Jim. He can give you some great advice. I know you've helped a couple of my friends on some great advice. Use him as an agent if you can. Very knowledgeable, many years, decades of experience. And Aya, just getting to know you. First off, you're beautiful. We use that word, not Jim. Jim and I are not beautiful, but you are beautiful in not just appearance, but what you do. So back to you, Jim, and we are out of here.
There you go. All right. So from the beautiful team, we are going to see you guys again for another exciting episode of Java with the Gyms. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.